thought about the injuries and where do you think the 49ers are with asking their players to go out of bounds more? Because Franco Harris during those Steeler teams in the 70s went out of bounds all the time and he played for 13 years. I think 13 or 14 seasons. And we're wondering what you're thinking about that.
I hear what you're saying. That would be one way to, it would have helped Jimmy Garoppolo, right? How about that? It's a good rule for the quarterbacks. I just feel like I haven't seen that many injuries from the Niners from that particular type of play. And it's football. I mean, it's their identity. They want to be the team that gets yards after the catch and breaks tackles. It's what Deebo Samuel and George Kittle do well. Would you really want to tell George Kittle and Deebo Samuel to run out of bounds? Kind of rough. I don't know. To me, the easier way to reduce these injuries is the stuff in practice, man. Like, you're not even touching each other in practice. Why are people having surgical injuries? That's the one I think is such an easy one to focus on and reduce. But I hear what you're saying. That's another one too. I mean, you're fighting for 3 extra yards and now what you broke your clavicle. Was it worth it? I get that. And Deebo Samuel's one play away from that happening. Same with Kittle.
Yeah.
I get it.
This is kind of a state of the 49ers question, bouncing off what Varuna talked about last time about the 20 years before 2000 and then the 20 seasons since 2000.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the legacy of Jed York has been so far? Because he's had, at least from what I've seen, 17 starting quarterbacks, if you not including Trey Lance because he hasn't played a snap yet. And he's had a bunch of coaches that were dogs. We'll just say
that he hired.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what do you think about
what's the legacy of him? I mean, to be positive, you could say he's gotten 2 Super Bowl appearances in a stadium. That's the positive side. The other side would be he hasn't built anything that lasted. The Harbaugh thing came and went, and there was nothing lasting about it. By the time they got to Chip Kelly, it was all dismantled. And now I think the reason that Kyle is so eager to give extensions to Kyle and John is he's trying to build a lasting legacy, a lasting culture and foundation. And there are reasons to be optimistic, but they've still only had 1 winning season. And that's why I think there's actual pressure on this team this year. They need to show that they can produce consistent results like the Rams do, like the Seahawks do, like, the Packers do. And I understand the Niners feel, well, we've had injuries at the quarterback position. How do you expect us to be consistent? Okay, well, now you got Trey Lance. Now you got Josh Rosen. Now you got Nate Sudfeld. You've overhauled that spot. No more excuses. Let's see the results. And I think we're all expecting that they're going to have an 11 or 12 win season this year. If they have a 6-win season, there are going to be some really weird questions we're going to have to ask. But we're not there yet. No one really expects that to happen. Yeah. I like Trey Lance. I think if he plays, he can win.
Yeah, I agree with that. And one last point before I let you go with the extra callers. When they drafted Trent Taylor in the extra rounds in 2017, that 5th round pick,
yeah,
they could have gotten Aaron Jones.
Oh, Aaron Jones, what a baller!
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yep, so.
Dang, good call, man. We were playing that game yesterday on Twitch. Yeah. The players the Niners have passed on. We should get a master list. It's long.
That would be
talking about this regime.
That would be a sad list to look at.